Blood pressure is the force of circulating blood pushing against the walls of your arteries. When that pressure is higher than normal, you have high blood pressure, or HBP, which puts you at risk for a number of health issues, including a heart attack, heart failure, and stroke. Understanding the anatomy of the heart and large and small arteries of the cardiovascular system can help you understand why managing your blood pressure is important. In the heart, the ventricles create systolic pressure when they contract to force blood out of the heart, and they create diastolic pressure when they relax to refill with blood. The arteries serve to move blood through the system to the organs. This module shows you how the artery structures work to move blood and how they affect your blood pressure. The normal aging process can cause the big elastic arteries to become stiff over time. This can increase blood pressure, as the ventricles must pump harder to force blood out of the heart and into the arteries. High blood pressure can cause microscopic damage to the inner lining of the muscular arteries and lead to the starting place for atherosclerosis. When atherosclerosis is not stopped, it can lead to blocked coronary arteries and a possible heart attack, stroke, or peripheral artery disease. High blood pressure can also cause muscular walls of the ventricles to become thick and stiff, and this can lead to heart failure. Blood pressure is a measure of the pressure on the inside artery walls, generated during the contraction and relaxation of the ventricles. When the ventricles contract to force blood out of the arteries, systolic pressure, the top number, is recorded. Diastolic pressure is the bottom number and recorded when the ventricles are relaxed and filling with blood in the aorta. The sphygmomanometer is the gauge which records the numbers that become your blood pressure. So to conduct a blood pressure test, you start by placing a cuff around your upper arm. The cuff is inflated up to a number above the expected blood pressure, usually around 200 millimeters of mercury. The head of the stethoscope is placed just over the brachial artery, which is the artery going through your elbow. The cuff then is deflated, and the dial will begin to lower as the pressure is released in the cuff. As soon as the pressure can be heard in the stethoscope, this is the systolic pressure, and is recorded, in this case, at 120 millimeters of mercury. Next, the diastolic pressure is taken by releasing more pressure from the cuff. When the thump fades and the whoosh can begin to be heard in the stethoscope, this is the diastolic reading. So this results in a blood pressure of 120 over 80. The American Heart Association considers a blood pressure reading below 120 over 80 to be in the normal range. Any blood pressure greater than 130 over 80 is now considered to be high.